music before I go live. Something to entertain. I've been thinking about this. No, I'm talking to the live feed, but you can still respond.
Oh, okay.
You're an IRL viewer.
Okay.
But this is the thing. I think that I need to have like a timer going, because usually the first 5 minutes there's no one watching. Sometimes I get lucky and there's one viewer. Well, most of the time there's no viewers. It's all right. I'm already used to it. I'm making calabacitas. Let me cook some calabacitas. One of my favorite dishes, vegetarian, and just quite easy, delicious. It could be a side dish or a main dish, however you feel. It's basically zucchini. If you have Mexican squash, that's the way to do it. But if you don't have Mexican squash, use zucchini, whatever. Corn. If you have canned corn, go ahead, but I'm using fresh corn. Everything's better when you use fresh. Cheese. Zucchini, corn, cheese, tomato. Maybe a little chili. Okay, these are the elements. The elements that make it the calabacitas. You don't need all the other stuff is extra. What's up, Jam? Mr. Jam, always changing his profile picture. Zucchini, corn, and cheese, that's all you need. That's all you need. All the other stuff, you're gonna find out if you look up this recipe, it derives. People put so many other things. But I think the elements that will make this dish is the zucchini, the corn, the cheese. I'm repeating myself. Let's get started. I'm hungry. Check this out. We're gonna pull our zucchini. Zucchini has been there for maybe a week. We're gonna use some Anaheim pepper. If you're not familiar with Anaheim pepper, it's delicious. Zucchini. We're gonna use 3 zucchinis. It's gonna be a big zucchini party. We're gonna use, 1 Anaheim pepper is good enough. I'm gonna use some cilantro. We're gonna use corn. Ooh, we're gonna have calabacitas for days. We're gonna use what else? Cheese. Almost done. I'm almost done. I'm telling you guys, easy. This is actually important. I'm dead serious right now. What is it, Jam? I'm all ears. Let's get some cheese. We're gonna use some, normally I do like queso fresco, but we're not gonna use queso fresco. We're using queso cotija. It's a dried, crumbly cheese. But I also do enjoy some gooey cheese. Some stringy gooey cheese. So I got Monterey Jack and some leftover mozzarella. That's all I got. Now, we're gonna add a little bit of onion. I got no leftover onion. I'm gonna use some tortillas. I love tortillas. And what else? I got a video that needs to be. Sorry, you remember my Mega Man X storybook movie, right? Yeah, what about it? Okay, we got the cheese. All I need is, I got some, I'm not even gonna use garlic. I'll use some garlic powder, would be just fine. 1 tomato, just 1 tomato. It is a lot of zucchini. Should I do 2 tomatoes? I'll stick with 1 tomato. And 1 onion. An old tomato. Use 1 frickin' onion. Look at this. I'm trying to show you. Yellow onion, that's what I got. That's what I'm using. Let's get started. It's been 4 minutes in. We're gonna use our griddle today. Oh, this is one of my favorite tools. There you go. We're gonna start heating this up on medium heat. We're just gonna spray a little Pam. That's it. In the meantime, we're on medium-low heat. Get back to our vegetables. Let's get our vegetables ready. We need to wash them. I need to get going. My fan is hungry, and I'm hungry too. All right. Zucchini looks old, but it's still firm. Pretty firm. I don't see any mold. We're good to go. We're gonna use 1 Anaheim pepper and, like I said, 2 corn. I specifically saved these corns for this moment. We're gonna use some cilantro. I love a good cilantro. What else? We're gonna use, let's start cleaning this. Look at that beauty. Ooh. Look at that, just yellow corn. That's all we got. Ooh, that is fresh and delicious. Makes me want to make some tortillas. Look at that, it's already sprouting. We can grow a whole tortilla factory out of that. Ooh, look at that, this one's sprouting too. You know what, I have an idea. What if I chop these pieces and just plant them? It's a good idea. Do you think that'll work? Anyone's got any experience planting things? I'm curious. I mean, we already got a little sprout going on. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna chop the end, just like so. Look at that. Got my little corn stalk right there. And I'm gonna save these. Look at these beauties. Oh, they're so cute. We're gonna save them. Got some water. There you go. Look at that. Let me show you. Come see. Look at that. Look at that. They're gonna grow there. I'm gonna have my own cornfield. We'll see if it works. Let's see if it works when one of them fell. They're floating. Let me see. See that? Oh, okay. All right, back to the cooking. What's up, Jam? In one of the parts of the story, I went a bit far, and when you play video games weekends, your fans might join you live, and then the part of the story is not for the kids. Whoa! Fan fiction, not for kids. You know, I never say my stream is for kids. Every single time I upload my videos, it says, who's this audience for? And I said, not for kids. So you're more than welcome to be as explicit as you want. Now, it's not my fault that parents are not monitoring their kids. Who am I? I'm not your parent. Oh, all right. We got our cheese, we got our corn, and we got our cilantro. Our veggies are good to go. Look at that. We're gonna wash this old cilantro. I think I'm gonna use all of this. This is an old piece of cilantro. I'm gonna wash it. It's gonna be delicious. And we're good to go. Ah, shoot, I need to wash this cutting board now because I use this with dirty vegetables. Let me wash this cutting board as well. Why not? All right. Should have started with washing my hands first. Now just putting all my dirty microbes on my cutting board. There you go. This is not the most exciting part of cooking, but it's gotta be done, right? Gotta be done. Someone's gotta do it. And that someone had to be me. Oh my God. If I can tell you the amount of times in the military, people have to clean the bathrooms. The amount of time nobody would want to do it, and I have to step up. I have to step up to clean the bathrooms. Just because nobody wanted to do it. Sometimes you just gotta step up. And then people see your potential when you're doing the things nobody wants to do. It's like, whoa, that guy doesn't complain, he just goes and does it. Let's see what other things he likes to do. All right, back to my vegetables. Okay. It's been 10 minutes and I haven't started. Oh, we're gonna start. We're gonna start quick. We're gonna start quick, all right? Promise you. What's up, Tango? Tango and Lufardo. Whoa, what a name. I like that name. All right, start cleaning these. Beautiful cucumbers. Zucchini cucumbers. Whatever you want to call them. Gotta get rid of this sticker. Come on, sticker, get out of there. Sticker doesn't want to come out. Look at that, I already bruised my... I bruised it. I bruised my cucumber zucchini. I guess that's the only way I can clean it. There you go. Friggin' sticker. What kind of glue did they use? Alright, I have to scrape the whole thing. Okay, almost done, almost done. As soon as I start cleaning, as soon as I'm done cleaning all my veggies, magic will happen. I promise you. What else am I missing? A tomato. Tomato. A tomato. And just pour all the dirty stuff back on my clean vegetable. Yeah, that's the way you do it. That's the way you do it. All right. We're gonna start by toasting my corn. That's the first step. You gotta get a little crispy corn. You can tell the difference when you use canned corn and a fresh corn. It's just so different. Whenever you have a salad and there's a little bit of corn, and you get these kind of honeycombs, ooh, that's when you know they did it right. You know, they did some fresh corn. Why am I struggling so much? I'm struggling so much. Get over here. Where are you cooking? What are you cooking? I'm making calabacitas. Thank you for asking. Calabacitas is a Mexican dish. It's called. It basically translates to little squash. And this is vegetarian. I'm not vegetarian, but this is one of my favorite dishes. It's squash, or zucchini in this case, which is the same. It's part of the squash family. And corn, and lots of cheese. That's the base of this dish. Squash, corn, and cheese. But then you can add a little tomato sauce. In my case, I'm gonna add a tomato. I'm gonna add some Anaheim peppers. You don't have to make it spicy. But the Anaheim pepper is just like a little bit less spicy than jalapeno. What's up? Who let this guy cook? No one lets me cook. I can just make that decision. My wife sometimes lets me cook. Anyways, so we got our corn right there. Beautiful, beautifully oiled skillet. Now we're gonna start toasting our corn. There you go. This makes a difference. I promise you, makes the difference. You want that little bit of burnt edges on the corn. Gives it that nutty flavor. That's what we're looking for. Sprinkle just a little salt. And also, I need to get started with a container. I need to be ready. I need to be ready to pour all the corn in the container. Okay. You guys are gonna find out how easy it is. If you've never cooked before, this is one of the starter meals for any home cook. You do this, you can impress anyone. Anyone. First date, family, whatever. Cookout. What was that thing? Crock pot cookout, potluck, that's what I meant to say. This is a banger. Everyone always loves it. Easy and it's cheap. Oh, so cheap. Oh, you guys are missing the action. Sometimes I forget there's a camera in front of me. Interesting. Yeah, it's very interesting. Look it up. Look it up. If you don't believe me, look up the recipe. I didn't make up this recipe. I grew up eating this recipe. Now we're gonna use, first let me check on my corn. Look at that. Oh, it's getting toasty. We're getting those little black marks. That's what we want. That's what we want. We're starting to make some popcorn in here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That is delicious. And the aroma is in the air. The aroma in the air is sweet. It doesn't smell like popcorn. It smells like a sweet corn. I'm going to get a little bit of onion. Cut it in half. I think I'm going to use maybe a quarter of onion. Hey, can you even impress carnivores? Yeah, you can impress a carnivore with this dish. This is a dish a carnivore would say, you know what? I give this one a go. Look at that. See these carnivores? They're impressed. These guys are carnivores. They want some. I think those are the most carnivores I've ever seen. I think I'm only gonna use a quarter of a big onion. No need for much. No need for much. That's it. Get that sweet onion aroma in the air. That's all we need. Let me hide the rest of my onion right here. Look at that. See if this fits. And it doesn't fit. If I was the inventor of this thing, I'd be promoting this. But anyway, the Ziploc bag, it doesn't work. I'm already crying. That's a good onion. It's like Shrek. Got layers. Anyway, in goes the onion. And if you don't have a skillet, just use the normal pan. I love using this skillet, especially for straining purposes. It's just easier to see the cooking. Okay, at this point, we're still on medium-low heat. The corn is crackling just how I want it. Look at that. We're already getting some little black marks right there. I love it. I think I'm going to start adding a little bit of butter. Just a little bit of butter. I'm not trying to play with the heat. I'm not trying to burn anything. There you go. What is that? Like 2 tablespoons, maybe 3 tablespoons of butter. There you go. I mean, that's already a dish. Butter and corn, a little bit of onion. That's already a side dish. Who doesn't like butter and corn, right? Keep going. Keep going until we melt this. I'm already seeing those black marks on the corn. That's what I wanted. The aroma of the onion is coming through. I love it. All I want, I'm seeking for that nutty flavor. That's all we're seeking for. What's up, Leo? 1, 2, 3, LA. Whoop whoop. Big hi, Leo. I hope you're enjoying your vacations. All right, there you go. Stay out of the sun. Oh, this is a great summer dish too. So right now, like I said, seeking for that aroma, the nutty flavor, I'm melting, just getting that melty butter in there. You can't go wrong with butter. If you suck at cooking, add butter and cheese, there you go, you're a good cook. All right. Okay, I'm gonna start, now that my butter's melted, and I've noticed that some of my corn has toasted, that's all I care about. We need to continue moving. So, I'm gonna start picking it out of the way. I need to pick all this up. Wait, let me bring it back, there you go. Oh, put it away, because I need the same skillet. You think I'm trying to get dishes dirty? I'm not gonna get any more dishes dirty. Come on. Oh, baby, that is just, ooh, delicious. Let me taste some. Oh, yeah. Ooh, that is sweet, salty, buttery, just what I thought. A little nutty. There you go. I think even picky eaters will eat this. Maybe don't add the onion for picky eaters, but I think this is an easy meal. It complements just so many palates. Okay, there you go. We got our skillet somewhat clean. I'm gonna add a little bit more oil. Our corn is just resting there. We'll bring it back. You'll see. Okay, next step. Next step is a lot of zucchini. So I'm gonna start toasting my zucchini too. And zucchini is also, it'll cook easy, fast. I'm gonna cut through the middle. It's gonna be heavy zucchini. It's gonna have a lot of zucchini. I'm gonna cut it one more time. Let's see. Why did I do so much zucchini? There you go. Now this is gonna be experimental. I'm gonna do cubes with my first zucchini because I want small little bites of zucchini. And then as I continue cutting the other zucchinis, I'm gonna go larger pieces. So, you know, there's a variety of cuts. Smaller cuts, bigger cuts. Some of it's gonna get mushier faster than the other one. And that's my vision. I think it's gonna look amazing. Obviously gonna taste amazing. So we're starting with our small cubes. These are what I call spoon pieces, because you can pick them with a spoon. And then the other zucchini will be a forkable piece, because you can pick it with the fork. And then the others, they're going to be finger pieces, because you get the point, right? So that's my vision. Okay, let's begin with the small pieces right here, because I need some space. Come with me. There you go. Zucchini in the mix. That's it. Still on medium heat. We're not afraid. It'll be fine back there. So moving on to our forkable pieces. So now we're doing on fourths. We're gonna be fourths. These are fourths. You understand why? You understand forkable? Right? Okay. I know I'm not talking to a bunch of babies. High intellectual audience. Right? Super high IQ audience. That's one of the only people who are interested in watching Amen UFO cooking. And yeah, I talk to myself in third person. With the made-up name. Okay, come over here. Back in there. Look at that. Join the party. That's beautiful. Now, unfortunately, I'm running out of space. I am running out of space right here. This is what I'm going to do. First, salt. Because you got to salt it. The zucchini and the corn are sweet. Then, I'm going to cheat. A little bit of smoked paprika. Just a little bit. You know why I call that cheating? Because it fixes a lot of meals. Smoked paprika is amazing. It's like chipotle, but without the spice. Oh, that smoked paprika is... Mwah. That's the only time I'm using my smoked paprika. I don't want the whole dish to taste like smoked paprika. It's not a smoked paprika dish. Just want a little hint of smokiness. What else? Oh, tomato. While we wait on our zucchini, let's start first. Let me do these. I said I was going to make bigger pieces of zucchini. Okay. I'm just going to do some weird chops right here. Look at that. Slanted. Look at that. See? Finger licking good. Fingerable. Don't quote me on that. There you go. See that? For all the people that have trouble in grabbing stuff or forking stuff or spooning things, you can grab it with your fingers. I just had a lot of zucchini, so that's why. Anyways, we're gonna put that aside. We're gonna move on to our Anaheim pepper and our tomato. It's coming along. It's gonna be delicious. Look at that. Have a little moldy spot. It's looking good now. Just one tomato, that's all we need. That's one. I think I'm gonna need another tomato. And now I ran into a problem. Hey! Quiet! My problem is when I set goals. I told myself I didn't want to get more pans and dishes dirty, but I am gonna get this one dirty too. Now this one, I'm gonna come over here, you're too far away. This one, we're gonna start with a little bit of olive oil. We need that olive oil. I completely forgot. I'm trying to make a little tomato sauce, just a slight tomato sauce to bring that acidity. All right? Moldy part in the trash. I already washed it. All right. I think two tomatoes are gonna be fine. And this sauce is gonna be delicious. Rough cuts. There you go. I don't care how perfect these are, just because we're gonna cook them, we're gonna render them down into a sauce. So, just whatever. I need to sharpen this knife. Embarrassing. All right. And you know what? I think I'm gonna use more onions. I didn't think I was gonna use more onions. I am gonna use more because I'm trying to make this beautiful sauce. Okay, look at that. See that? Olive oil, tomatoes on medium heat. There you go. Medium heat. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I promise you. Check. Let me just add a little bit of onion. Now this onion, I want I want it to be there. I want you to, when you're eating this dish, you're like, ah, there's onion in this dish. And this is the type of onion. That's the type of onion you're gonna see there. So, yeah, unapologetic. All right. Wrong place. There you go. Oh, that's gonna be delicious. What is that? Quarter of an onion, little tomatoes, or medium heat. We're still on medium heat. We're still on medium heat. Let me throw in just a little bit of a little bit of salt. And you know what? We're already here. I was about to throw oregano. But I'm holding myself. I'm not going to. I'm not. Sometimes I do. Today I'm not putting oregano. You gotta experiment. What's up, Felicia Mayo? Anyways, I do want to add a little bit of garlic. I know earlier I said I wasn't going to, but now that I'm making a little bit of a sauce, just one garlic, it'll be fine. It'll be fine, I promise you. Gotta check on my zucchini too. Yikes. Look at that. Look at that. Ho, 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 ho. Yes, 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 yes. I mean, this is the beauty of this dish, just fresh ingredients. And if you want to use canned ingredients, who cares? There you go. Just promise you that fresh ingredients, it's always better. It's always better. All right, there you go. We got a little bit of onion, garlic, tomato. Oh, I gotta throw in the Anaheim pepper. Anyway, back to our zucchini. There you go. It's already kind of steaming up. But look at this color. See that? That's the color we're looking for. That's the color we're looking for. That little browning. That's it. This is ready. That's ready. I didn't even mix it. I think it's steamed up with its own beautiful steam. So it's good. Not even concerned. Not at all. It was small pieces. I don't want mushy zucchini. And the cooking process continues. Alright? We're not trying to make a zucchini paste. We're trying to make some delicious calabacitas. I mean, so far, it's still vegetarian. I think it's still vegan too. I'm gonna add cheese, so that won't be vegan anymore, but it'll definitely still be vegetarian. Look at that beauty. We're rendering down those tomatoes. What else do I need? Oh, just a little bit. I just need to finish the last amount of zucchini. There you go. There you go. Oh, excuse me. There you go. That's looking good. Don't forget your salt. Every single time a new element comes into play, we just sprinkle it with salt. Don't forget about that salt. And 2 more ingredients left. Anaheim peppers and cilantro. Oh wait, and cheese. 3 ingredients left. There you go. This is gonna be just the cherry on top. Ooh. Yeah, I'm removing the veins. It's got a little kick. I'm not trying to make a spicy dish. Don't get me wrong, I love spiciness, but sometimes I do want to enjoy a meal. Alright, there you go. Look at that beauty. Deveined it. That's all that matters. And the reason I did it at the end is because I didn't want to get the whole thing full of peppers. Now this is how I like to do it. I like to do long strands of Anaheim pepper. You know, I like to see it there and be like, there's some pepper in here. I want to fork it up. So that is what I'm doing. Whew, it's gonna be delicious. Let me see. There you go. Snap that whole pepper. Ha! There it is. Let's toast it up. Let's toast it up a little bit. There you go. See, we're gonna toast it right there a little bit. Now there's one secret I've been hiding from you guys. I'm gonna do it. Now this will ruin your vegetarian dish. You don't have to do this if you're vegetarian, but if you're not vegetarian, if you don't care, this is the part where you increase the flavor. Little grandma's little secret, you know? Chicken bouillon. Chicken bouillon. Get a little half cup of water, just a little bit of water. That's it. About 1 table, around 2 tables, tablespoon and a half of chicken bouillon, and a little bit of water. This time, high heat, super high heat. I'm not trying to drown this, I didn't want it to burn. We're gonna continue adding water little by little. So I want a little bit of a sauce to be there, to be flavorful. Very simple, nothing fancy in there. Tomato, onion, garlic, chicken bouillon, and salt. That's it. Let's taste it. Oh, and olive oil. That's it. That is the delicious flavor we were looking for. Now, it still tastes like raw tomato. It still tastes like raw onion. Let's, you know, take it easy. Take it easy. It'll get there. It'll get there. We're on high heat, so it'll get there. High heat. We're gonna add a little bit more water. Now, if you don't want to ruin what I just did, better add hot water, not cold water like I just did. But it'll be fine. I think the final herb I'm using today is cilantro. I'm a fan of using cilantro at the end. Today I'm going to use it right now. We're getting close to the end. There you go. Big handful. Stems and everything. You think I care? You think it's gonna make my food soapy? It will. I don't care. There you go. Oh, I can smell the soap in the air. Woo! Oh, smells like dawn. So good. I still don't believe the people that say that they have a gene that makes it taste like soap. Because I think I have it. I think it tastes like soap. I don't care. I still eat it. It smells delicious. It smells like tradition. It smells like mama's cooking. That's the difference. That's why I can continue eating it, even though it tastes like soap. My grandma used it. Alright, look at that beauty. Now you're doing some Mexican cooking. You didn't use parsley, you used cilantro. Oh, baby. That is good. Food is almost ready. Let's go ahead and check. Let's check these big pieces. These big pieces. They're getting there. They're getting there. They're getting there. Oh, that was hot. That is delicious. Okay, my sauce is ready. I know it tastes good. Okay. That's delicious. Okay. Now this, we're gonna put it in there. No, first I'm gonna that there. I want to throw in this, but the chilies are still a little raw. Whatever, I'll do it. Okay, my sauce now on low heat, lowest point of heat, because it's ready. I'll throw in my big chunks. There's my big chunks right there, so they continue heating, continue cooking. Look at that beauty. And remember, we acquired nuttiness. That's all we did over here in the skillet. We've made our zucchini a little nutty. So good. What's up? Food's almost ready.
Sounds delicious.
It is delish. Let me see. Look at that beauty. Now this is not traditional. I like big pieces. But check this out. Oh, look at all that corn on top. There you go. Oh, all that was pre-cooked. We're on low heat. And we're mixing slowly. Get that tomato up there. There you go. Oh, that flavor. Ooh. That tomato sauce we created. Ooh, it's going to get even better with all this zucchini and corn flavor. Oh, look at that. Would you still consider this vegetarian? Just don't add that chicken bouillon and it's all vegetarian dish. But do you think I'm done? I'm not done. We're still missing one more ingredient. Let me just get the corn all the way to the bottom and that tomato all the way to the top. It's a slow climb. It's a slow climb. In the meantime, get some tortillas going. Let's go. Who's in a Mexican household? I am. It is true. We do eat tortillas. Big shout out to El Milagro. Big shout out to El Milagro. These tortillas are amazing. Boom! 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 There you go. 6 tortillas on low heat over there so we can forget about them. I'm gonna leave those on low heat. Continue mixing my zucchini. Almost done. Almost done with the mixing. Oh, that's gonna be so good. That's gonna be so good. Oh yes. Oh yes, I'm the lucky one. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. I get too excited sometimes. All right. Well, that thing's on medium heat. We're gonna add some cheese. Cheese is just that beautiful last piece. We got Monterey Jack. Easy to melt, gooey, salty, delicious, umami. Wow. Cheap. And leftover sitting there in my refrigerator for weeks. That's the best part. There you go. Just rough chops, rough chops. If you get a big bite of cheese, hey, lucky you. Lucky you. What's up, Felicia? Oh, I already said what's up to you. Okay. We're gonna mix it in with some leftover mozzarella cheese. That's what I got. Come on. Almost done, guys. Almost done. Wait, come over here. You gotta see this. You have a good view? There you go. Look at that. We're going with our mozzarella. I mean, mozzarella fixes everything. And we're gonna throw in more cheese. Oh, this thing's overflowing. We're gonna have calabacitas for the whole week. Okay. And now we mix. We're still on low heat. Basically just keeping this warm. That residual heat is gonna melt our cheese. We're gonna make that cheese go all the way to the bottom. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Get that corn up there. Ooh. Keep mixing. Man. I'd say this dinner was approximately less than $10. Definitely less than $10. Nutritious, delicious. Like I said, this could be a side dish. It could be your whole meal. It could be whatever you bring to that potluck. It's a banger. This is a crowd pleaser, I promise you. You will win carnivores, like my friend Sabran said. Let's see. All right. We're hiding that cheese. That cheese is making its way. Look at that. Oh, see that cheese? Might be a little low on cheese. But, oh, baby. Oh, that cheese is melting slowly, but it's getting there. Look at that. It's getting, oh yeah, that cheese is coming up. There you go. If I would think this, if I would describe this meal in flavor, I think it would taste like, ratatouille. And I've never had ratatouille. But ratatouille, it seems like it's zucchini and tomato. Okay, there you go. Our tortillas are nice and warm and delicious. You start stacking these up. There you go. Look at these beautiful tortillas. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. And then, let me put my tortillas away, my tortilla warmer. That's the way to do it. Ah, that's hot. There you go. You gotta put it away, and then you get your little Frida Kahlo tortilla warmer. Oh no, it's not Frida Kahlo. It's just a tortilla warmer. All right, we got our tortillas ready and warm. And final thing, you thought I was ready? No, there's one final ingredient. One final ingredient. Queso cotija. This is more cheese, but it's not your stringy cheese. This is a crumbly cheese. It's the funky cheese. I messed up my story, so that's why I left. It took me a lot of digging to fix it. Jam, I hope you fixed it, and I hope it goes great, and I hope you publish it and you make millions. Anyways, let's open this up. If you have trouble with your story, just go to ChatGPT or whatever Gen AI you got out there. They'll fix your story. Don't be afraid of AI.
Don't be afraid of being creative on your own.
Yeah, you can be creative, but AI will help you. It'll help you. You're only falling behind if you're not using it because competition's using it.
That's horrible.
Horrible advice?
Yeah.
Look at this. Crumbly cheese. Come with me. I'll show you crumbly cheese. If I can describe the smell of this cheese, it smells like feet. Oh yeah. That's what you want when you know, when you describe stinky feet, you go, oh, your feet stink like cheese. Well, there you go. What smells first, stinky feet or stinky cheese? All right, there you go. We're gonna add a little stinky cheese. This is just that. Oh, you're too far away. You're missing this piece of art. You're missing this piece of art. You can't miss this. Look at that. This crumbly cheese just gives it that special final touch. It's salty, it's funky, and it just makes you feel like you're eating something special. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. I was going to add fresh cilantro, but there's this nasty, what is that thing that's going on right now? Cyclosporosis. There's that thing that'll get you explosive diarrhea, so I'm not using fresh cilantro today. Doesn't that look good? Oh, it looks delicious. That looks so delicious. Hey, let me just do a final taco to close the deal, all right? Promise you, is the end of the stream. Check this out. Get a little bit of this. Oh my God. Oh my You don't even have to eat it as a taco. But that's what I like to do. Just eat it as a taco. Come with me. We're gonna eat it over the sink because I don't want to make a mess. The big zucchini still has a bite. It's cooked. It's perfect in salt. The queso cotija, it just comes out. Pungent. So good. I can barely taste the Anaheim pepper. I don't think I got any Anaheim pepper in there. If I do it again, I add a little bit more Anaheim pepper and more stringy cheese like mozzarella, Monterey Jack. Oh, this bite had a lot more cheese. It was like a veggie quesadilla. Wow, that was delicious. Anyways, you can have this as a side dish, or just eat it like that. You didn't even eat tortillas. It was delicious. Thank you once again for joining me on a beautiful cooking session. Let me cook some calabacitas. Check it out. Go look up your favorite streamer or home cook, or even just look up some recipes. I promise you, they're very similar to this. Anyways, have a wonderful night, wonderful evening. And Jam Pukey, I hope your story comes along. Okay? Have a good one. Thank you very much for your company. Amazing. Hey, and don't do drugs.